K-pop! Sorry, I tried to do my best Casey Neistat impression there. You remember that from the YouTube Rewind? Like,
yeah.
there's only one thing that we can do or one thing we can watch that everyone can agree is great. K-pop! It's like, oh my god. Here's the thing. There's some K-pop out there I really like. And there's actually some that I'm just like, eh. I'll tell you one that actually surprised me with how good it was Lisa. I don't know if she's a member of Blackpink. She basically her like
I've literally only heard you say that name, and I've heard it made fun of online. I've heard people made fun of for listening to them online.
Here's the thing, this goes hard. This is easily like one of the best K-pop music videos / songs I've seen, and honestly, it's amazing. But
not my thing.
That's fine.
She's hot, but not my thing.
Fair enough. But yeah, just showed him a little bit of Rockstar by Lisa. Not his thing, but me and JT, we really loved it. Like the whole music video, like everything just came together really good.
I mean, I'm not a big pop fan in general. Like,
fair enough.
I like Lady Gaga, and to be honest, that's about it.
She's the exception.
Yeah, like Justin Timberlake's got a few good songs.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm just not big into pop at all.
It's not for everybody. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like
I'd rather listen to it over like modern day country music, but I'd still rather not listen to either if I had the choice.
That's
if somebody's just gonna turn it on for background noise. I'm like, can we just work in silence?
Anyway, yeah, we got an Emery Chew video here called The K-Pop Hole. And yeah, falling down any kind of rabbit hole of like fandoms and all that, you're gonna find some interesting cats.
Also, that takes just asking to get the fan base flaming you.
Oh yeah.
But in my opinion, you can totally be a fan of something without having to be associated with its fan base. You don't actually have to tell people you're a fan of things.
See, here's the thing. I told people that I was a fan of Undertale, and I've told the story a few times. People contacted me, and it was really cool, like most of them were. But then I ran into a few that were like very overbearing, and there was one who sent me like a cross fiction of like them and Sans hooking up, and I was just like, okay, ew, it's not really my thing. And I basically told him, I was like, look, I mean, I read it. It's not really my thing. They literally told me to self-terminate because I didn't have a glowing review of their stupid fan fiction. I'm sorry. But anyway, you're going to run into some interesting cats online. And BTS, oh dear Lord, the BTS fan base gets insane. Oh no.
Also, I bet I know who's going to be watching this reaction. Hi, Abby.
Oh.
We got him.
Also, Khaled, this is a request from Khaled, too, so, yeah.
Alright, so I know on the intro alone, half of you were like, yes, I was waiting for you to make a video about this. And the other half of you were hovering over the unsubscribe button as we speak, but hear me out. I'm not here to convince anyone anything, I'm just here to illustrate a funny experience I had, because that's what I do. Welcome to my channel. So, K-pop. You either love it, hate it, or you're overall indifferent and maybe think that the industry is kind of questionable and controversial in regards to the mental and physical health of their idols, but that's a whole other area of discussion that we're not really going to get into in this particular video. For the past 6 years or so, I fell under the indifferent category. In middle school / early high school, I was really into the typical late 2000s favorites, but then I kind of slowly just fell out of touch with it and stopped keeping up. So when this hot new group called BTS started making waves in the United States, I didn't do anything. Here's the thing. I had actually avoided BTS for the past several years, mostly because I wasn't really into K-pop anymore, and partly because the fandom seemed kinda intense. I wasn't interested in being a part of that, so I went out of my way to avoid listening to any of their music or paying any mind to news about them. And also, maybe I secretly knew that once I got sucked in, there would be no chance of escaping. I knew this because I have a soft spot for pretty guys. If you're not quite sure what I mean, here's my...
No. You don't say... No.
My celebrity crush in 3rd grade, and here's my celebrity crush in 9th grade. What do they have in common? Both of these men are significantly prettier than me. Basically, if a dude looks
Yeah, I don't agree.
I don't agree with that at all, Em.
like he could successfully catfish someone just by wearing a wig, I'm all for it. So look, I'm no idiot. I know as soon as I even so much as glance at this group of 7 very pretty looking men, I'm trapped. So I just didn't. Over the past few years, I got asked a lot, do you listen to BTS? Are you ARMY? Oh my god, you're Korean? So do you listen to BTS? And I'd always respond with, no, I haven't kept up with K-pop in years. And I didn't intend to get back into it. I was never really into dramas or Korean shows or movies either, so I just didn't really consume that much Korean media growing up. There's a reason for this, but that's a topic for another video. Point is, I went out of my way to avoid the inescapable hole known as the K-pop fandom. So I like to listen to music while I draw, and occasionally I like to put on some late 2000s K-pop songs if I'm in the mood for a throwback. And I usually just let it autoplay after the first songs.
Girls' Generation, is that one of them?
So I don't have to direct my attention away from my work. Well, one day, YouTube autoplay decides,
Oh, yeah.
okay,
I have one. I'm going to get, like, shit for this from people probably or made fun of, but I do have one other pop band I actually like a lot, and it's probably going to be extremely surprising to a lot of people.
Go on.
Aqua.
Oh!
Aqua fucking slaps.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. Like, if you say otherwise, you're wrong.
I'm not gonna fault you. I ain't gonna fault you. It's okay. Hey, respect. Respect.
I mean,
See you
like, both
jamming out to
vocalists
Tans
have
with-
good voices. They can sing really well, and, like, their beats and, like, music is, like, fire, so...
Fair enough.
dress and some epic high throwbacks, but you know what? We're gonna spice it up a bit with something a little more current. So while I'm minding my own business, being productive, I'm caught completely off guard by this. Oh, wow, okay. That was actually pretty catchy. Alright. Already giving in after one song? So weak-willed. Okay, calm down. All I did was listen to one song. Enjoying one song doesn't mean I'm a fan now. So then I made the big mistake of watching a music video. Listen, if you're trying to avoid K-pop, don't watch any of the music videos.
No, they're fire. Like, that's the thing. The production that goes into music videos in Korea, my god.
Because K-pop videos...
Like, the first one she showed, like, I'm like, well, I've seen stuff like this. Like,
to avoid
I would watch it not for the
K-pop,
music at all,
don't
because I would just watch it because there's pretty ladies.
Yeah.
This looks
watch
cool.
any of the
That's
music-
cinematic as hell.
Yeah.
videos. Because
And
K-pop
that
videos...
reminds me vaguely, that last bit, like, with the dudes there and their style and everything, they remind me vaguely of, like, Hired and Gacked. So, I mean, like, they look pretty cool.
Videos are, and always have been, very extra and eye-catching with their visuals. Like, even if you don't like the song it's made for, the
saturation.
video itself will mesmerize you, and you'll be unable to look away. At least, that's what my experiences were always like. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself here. So out of curiosity...
Yeah, it's preference-based. Like, there's some of those that I'm like, those look pretty cool, and then there's others I'm like,
I watched
And that was
the
it.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video. And the moment Jimin did that shoulder move thing, my soul was ripped from my body! Woo!
Damn it.
It does nothing for me.
No.
Yeah! Anyways, I may have listened to a few more songs after that and watched a few more videos, but, like, it's chill or whatever. I'm still just as indifferent as I was before.
No, you're not.
Huh?
Don't lie to yourself.
Where am I?
Welcome to the hole. We've been expecting you for a
Tabs.
while.
Hole? Wait, no, you've got the wrong idea.
Good to see you here, Emily. I'm happy to see that you've decided to finally join us.
No.
What? That's not possible. I watched,
Lily
like,
Panda?
one music video.
What are the last 5 songs you listened to on your Spotify?
Okay, hang on. I listen to them when I'm at the gym, that's all. I'm not like a weird fangirl or anything like that. It just makes good running music, what can I say?
Who's your favorite?
Jimin, obviously.
You already picked a bias? Oh my gosh, you're deeper than I thought. You've already gone past the point of no return.
Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous.
Foolish Emily.
Huh?
Didn't you know? Once you gym in, you can't gym out!
Also, I like seeing Tabs animated as like an actual like anime character. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you hate K-pop and think it's trash music, that's totally fine. Or if you love it and think it's the greatest genre of music, that's totally fine too. All I ask is that you be civil with each other and respect other people's preferences.
Yeah, good luck with that. Welcome to the internet.
And it's music.
Yeah.
There's a huge, I would say it feels like a majority of like music fans that are just toxic as hell.
Oh, yeah, man.
I don't know what it is, but even in my favorite genres, like there's a good half of the fan base I don't associate with because they're gatekeeping elitist asshats.
Yeah, pretentious dicks who just like who basically have like online like presences of just like such and such isn't real metal. Mm-hmm. It's like, who the hell are you to determine that?
Like I listened to this song that came up on my Spotify and I showed it to Nate and he was like, this is fucking baller, and then he liked it so much that him and Jacob based the ending theme of our SCP film off of it.
Oh yeah.
And when I first heard that band and that song, I was like, this is dope as hell. And I was like, but I guarantee, and I made a Facebook post about it, I guarantee this band is going to blow up at some point and everybody's going to be like, they're not even real metal because they have clean vocals in it and like parts that are like softer and prettier and stuff in between the heavy stuff. And then like a few years later, Sleep Token exploded. And now there's a bunch of people being like, they're not even real metal, they're like Ghost. And I was like, I fucking called it.
Yeah, you did. I was going to say, I hope somebody picks that up because you called it. But yeah, the whole thing with Sleep Token was that it was just, I remember when you showed me that, I was like, damn, this actually goes really hard.
And cool people from the scene that aren't elitist gatekeeping assholes fucking love bands like Sleep Token. Like Nick Nocturnal loves Sleep Token.
Oh yeah.
Like, so
there's a lot of dude.
I mean, I wish more people could just chill and have fun listening to heavy music together, but like everybody's got.
They
be
can't
like,
do
your
it.
bands that you like suck, and I'm just like, I thought we were on the same side here, guys. What are you doing? They'll only do it online too, because yet again, like
keyboard warriors.
The internet
dude.
made everybody too comfortable with saying stuff online that they would get punched in the face for in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to my next point. Alright, mini PSA here. Come on, you all saw this coming. Don't think I wasn't gonna address it. I'll make it quick. I like K-pop as much as the next person. Alright, maybe not as much as the next person, but all too often I see weird behavior like this. Hey, what you eating there? Oh, just some mochi I bought earlier. You want some? Mochi? Army? Army? You like BTS? Did someone say army? 어머나 대박 오빠 사랑해. Oh my god, Blink? Any Blinks here? Skaluna! Stop that.
Yeah.
Or weird
Obnoxious.
behavior like this.
Overwhelming.
To be honest, I don't really like BTS. I think they kind of suck. How dare you! Do you have any idea how much they've accomplished in their career? Kim Namjoon has more talent in a single toenail than you do in your entire pathetic existence, and you should be grateful you get to be alive at the same time as them.
I was like, I would literally at the end of this be going like, who is Kim Namjoon and why should I care?
Now, I will say there are some fan bases that are much worse than others.
Yes, there are.
And from what I've heard, if you just leave them alone, the BTS fan base is pretty unoffensive for the most part.
Yeah.
The emoji thing sounds annoying, but I mean, you should have tried being at conventions with people who were in like the Homestuck fandom.
Oh my god.
Dude, I was dating someone who themselves and their little sister was in the Homestuck fandom, and they were cosplaying as Homestuckers. And I went to a convention with them. Some of those people need to be fucking locked up. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And I said the same thing when Attack on Titan was starting to blow up too, because I was like, yeah, Attack on Titan's going to blow up, and there's going to be a toxic ass fan base around this, because it's going to get huge. I went to the very next convention we went to, like half the Attack on Titan cosplayers that were there, and there were a ton of them at that last convention. Half of them were fucking bitches.
Yeah. Once
Like
again,
acting
dude,
better than everybody else at the convention. Like, you know, them cosplaying Attack on Titan basically made them better than everybody else there. It was
Of course.
fucking weird.
Of course, dude, because, you know, they're better than everybody else. Like, that's the thing, is like, they don't have to answer to anybody. It's like, I hate that. I hate fandoms like that with a passion,
Way to
dude.
completely fucking miss the entire point of the show that you're a fan of.
Yeah.
You don't deserve to breathe the air that they breathe, you disgusting piece of... I'm not trying to say that only K-pop stans are guilty of this sort of behavior. Every fandom has its batch of bad apples. Or bad pickles. Don't think I forgot. I think it's great to be passionate about the things you enjoy, truly. I fangirl over things really easily, but when it starts going into obsessive and toxic levels of fanaticism, it's no surprise that people go out of their way to avoid it, including people who could have potentially enjoyed that same thing.
Because
and I'm speaking as a person.
it's always annoying when someone builds their personality around one thing.
Yes.
Like, because anybody that is only building their personality around a single thing, you get really tired really quickly of hearing about that thing.
Yes.
Like, you build your personality around a lot of things. Anyone who picks one, it's annoying.
No doubt.
Person who was deterred from the music simply because I didn't want to be associated with what I saw as a messy fan base. I haven't even mentioned the existence of the super disturbing stalkers Hosang fans that try to invade the privacy of their favorite idols, but if I talked about that too, this video would be way too long. Point is, it's okay for people to not like the same things you like. I personally really enjoy pop music, so it's no surprise that I easily got into BTS and a whole plethora of other idol groups. But it's not for everyone, and that's okay. And likewise,
Also, some
if
people
you
just
don't
have
like
no
that
chill, too. Like,
None.
It's very possible to be chill about your favorite thing. I don't get why people are like that, you know?
Because they have an...
Oh my god, you like the same thing I am just like, I see someone else with a
hyper-obsessive
keyword
nature.
tattoo, and I'm like, hey, one among the fence, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's no need to freaking go all out like that.
that kind of music, don't go out of your way to bait and hate on the people that do enjoy it. It's rude and a waste of your time. With that said, I've met mostly fantastic people in the fandom, and it's been a ton of fun getting educated by my more dedicated friends. And I know this topic isn't going to appeal to everyone, but I thought it'd be fun to illustrate my experience getting unintentionally dragged back into a fandom I thought I'd left years ago. I mean, can you blame me? They're all so freaking beautiful. What's their skincare routine? I need to know. If you stuck around this long, I'd like to end with a question not K-pop related, because I know not everyone cares about that, and the comments are probably going to be flooded with them anyway, but a question that I think everyone has or will experience at some point. What's something that you actively avoided and then discovered you actually enjoyed once you tried it? Doesn't have to be music related. It could be like a show or Brussels sprouts or something.
Mass Effect.
Yeah. I spaced to miss the question at the end there.
Related. It could be like or will experience at some point. What's something that you actively avoided and then discovered you actually enjoyed once you tried it?
That would be... I know I have an answer for this.
Really?
Yeah, trying to think. I hate having poo-poo brain. Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah, I avoided Naruto for a very long time. Like, I saw the first couple episodes and I was just like, man, this main character is way too obnoxious. There's no way I can put up with watching this show.
Yeah.
And I avoided it for a really, really long time. And then finally, the same person I was talking about that I dated before was like, you should give it another shot. And I was like, maybe at some point. And the same person's little sister was watching the tuning exams at my bro's house because they were together at the time.
Yeah.
And I was watching the tuning exam episode and seeing them taking the test and stuff. And I was like, this is extremely riveting, like, and really well written, how they're all like having to like cheat on purpose without getting caught and stuff using their powers. I was like, this is a dope concept. I was like, I don't know, maybe I needed to give it another try. And I ended up rewatching and going all the way through at least the original series, and to be honest, I enjoyed it. So
Nice.
It doesn't have to be music related. It could be like a show or Brussels sprouts or something.
I like men now. This just...
Thank you, Felix. Thank you.
I like men now.
Just literally, just like
I didn't know that ever happened.
just like Marcia, I like men now.
Also, I will give her as much as saying if I could look like one of those dudes, I definitely would, because I
Same.
know I would get a lot of attractive ladies that would be after me if I looked like that.
Yes.
I will give her that as at least. So.
No doubt about it. All right, there we go. That was
But to be honest, like if I'm talking like slightly feminine looking Asian dudes in a music video that really makes my brain go woo, I'm talking stuff like Deer and Gray.
Oh yeah, but all right. Anyway, everybody, that's gonna do it for this one. This was the K-pop hole by Emery Chu. We hope that y'all enjoyed this, and we hope to see y'all in the next one. But for now, we're gonna end it here. So till next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.